Hello, I'm Jennifer Poole.
And I'm Dave Poole, and missing from this picture is Jensen Poole, our 22-week-old puppy. Sometimes he acts like he's 22.
That's right.
Who can't seem to get his act together for being on camera today. So you'll see him in future episodes as well. So anyway, that said, welcome to Our 20 Days. And this is our story that the term Our 20 Days starts with Jennifer being diagnosed with ovarian cancer in August of 2013.
It's been 10 years, and we are grateful and appreciative that miracles happened. People were put in the right place at the right time for me, and within 20 days, I had been notified that I had cancer, and within that 20 days after, I was rid of the entire cancer.
So lots of ups and downs, lots of trials and tribulations, lots of good news, lots of bad news. And as Jennifer said, kind of the theme of this podcast is going to be the right people being in your life at the right time and being that right person for somebody at the right time in their life.
We experienced it multiple times in the year 2013. Dave was sent into an emergency surgery before my situation and had a perforated colon.
Yeah, and that was no fun. Neither of these were fun because they both involved pretty extensive surgeries. And then after, so the order was in May, I had perforated colon, and we'll talk about that story. Jennifer in August had our 20 days, ovarian cancer, and then in with good news. And then in November and December, they put me back together again, and I also had some trials and tribulations associated with that. So 2013, best of times, worst of times for us.
And we really realized it made us reflect on the past of realizing obviously how precious life is, but also how we had a lot of instances where people were placed in the right place at the right time for us personally. Not only as a married couple, but also individually. I can go back and, recollect the path.
So, just picking up on that, one of the, there'll be a 5-minute or so segment on today's episode where I reflect on somebody in my early career and the influence they made on my life, and not just, what I do for a living, but how I treat people. And so, we'll talk about those types of stories, people that have, we've intersected with over the years, other people just telling their stories. Lots of people have great stories that, we're happy to provide a forum to get those out there.
There have been many scenarios where we had no idea that were going to happened, and some of them were answers to prayers, and at the time we didn't even know it. So we'll talk about a lot of positive things in the world happening when sometimes other people can look at it as the glass half empty. We're looking at the glass half full.
And to be candid, I'm just glad to have a glass.
Yes, exactly.
That's really, the end of the day. So let's not take any of it for granted. So that said, glad you've joined us. Look forward to seeing you on a regular basis. And we look forward to telling stories and hearing about yours.
Take care.